The guilt I have of wanting to be in another relationship, but feeling like I'm physically cheating on my ex when we're not together, we haven't been together in the past 4 months, eats me alive. Like, I'm over him. Like, I know I don't love him anymore. I know I don't want to be with him ever again. I know that what happened between us happened for a reason, but I don't see myself ever going back to him or ever being in a relationship with him again. But that guilt of wanting to try something new is eating me alive, because I feel like I owe it to him that I should stay single. But why should I? I can't understand why. But I do. But trying to explain that to someone is hard. I was meant to go on a date yesterday and it didn't happen. My mental health declined rapidly to the point I physically knew I wouldn't be able to see that person because I wouldn't be giving them my 100%. And I don't know if it's to do with my ex or not, but it feels guilty wanting to see someone else, because a part of me still believes that he's going to come back, when in reality he's not. 100% he's not. But it's like the unfortunate side effect of getting out of a relationship, especially after being a celibate for literally 3 years. It's like your whole body and your mindset is kind of wired into doing what's best for that person as well. But that person isn't in my life anymore. And I want to tell myself I can see whoever I want. It's not their decision, but it's still I feel guilty when I shouldn't, which is so stupid. But that's also what mental health does to you, because it ruins your perception of love and what you are capable of, and in a way feeds you false narratives, which is not exactly what I want to have every single day or every single time I meet someone. And I'm the type of person to get attached so easily, which is so bad, because that person could be so bad for me, but my mind physically won't be able to go without talking to them or without seeing them, because it kind of masks the illusion of them being a bad person, if that makes sense. But that's the unfortunate part, because I want to be able to love. I want to feel love, but it's hard because your brain is constantly saying you're not capable of loving. Every single of your relationships ended, and my brain is telling me it's my fault, when it's not my fault. I've done nothing but given 100% of myself to that person and put that person before me, which I shouldn't be doing that. In reality, I should be putting myself before anyone else. I should be putting my mental health before anyone else. My goals, my passions, stuff like that. I shouldn't care about what other people think. But that's the most unfortunate part. And it does suck so much that my brain is telling me that I'm incapable of being loved or being put first in certain circumstances. The only thing I really want is to be loved by someone the way I love them, which is so hard because I love people with my whole heart. I'm a people's person. I love the word I love you because I mean it. But whenever I hear someone say it back to me, I generally don't believe it coming out of their mouths. I seriously can't comprehend that they actually care about me and mean it, which is the worst thing ever. and I've never found someone that loves the way I love them, which hurts, because even in friendships, it's never the best friend. People were my best friends, but I was never their best friends. Or in relationships, I always was kind of put last, which sucks. And I generally don't want that to happen to myself again, but I don't want to wait for someone to come, because it might take years. But that's like the unfortunate guilt of being out of a relationship and just being lost in a way, because you don't feel loved by a lot of people. And I don't know if it's my childhood trauma that stems from this, but like that feeling of being loved by either a parent or a partner is something my body yearns for. Like, I genuinely crave it, which is so toxic at the same time, because I shouldn't have to feel like that. Like, I should just be loved, but my body and my mind feeds me false narratives that I'm not actually loved and people don't actually appreciate me and think of me, which it's not the best thing, especially if you have like bad mental health.